Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for April 15th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This pair moved to the upside, gapped down a little bit at the open, but is looking to retrace that. Look for it to potentially go as high as 81.48 and possibly as low as 80.54. Look for some resistance around 81.25 and look for some support around 80.55. Excuse me. Now the Euro-USD pair. This pair gapped down at the open as well as retracing that. Look for it to potentially go as high as 132.62, possibly as low as 129.36. Look for some resistance around 131.32 and look for some support around 130.33. Now the pound US dollar pair. This pair closed down, moving sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 0.6028, possibly as low as 157.29. Look for some resistance around 159.15 and look for some support around 158.15. Now the US Swiss, this pair gapped up just a hair, did retrace it already, heading right towards previous resistance. We'll see if it breaks through it, punches through it, or pulls back here in very soon. It's getting close to it. Look for it to potentially go as high as 0 at 92.96, possibly as low as 0.9056. Look for some resistance around 0.9215 and look for some support around 0.9150. Now, as far as news announcements go, during this next session at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we have the advanced retail sales for March being released for the U.S. Consensus on that one is that it has dropped from 1.1% down to 0.3%. Then at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, we have the Australian Reserve Bank Board April minutes being released. Of course, the numbers have already been released, so we shouldn't see that affect the market all that much. Now, as far as what I'm looking for during this next session, and we've talked about this before, but we finally have gotten to a point to where it is very timely and relevant, and that is in the Euro-USD pair on the day time frame. If you take a look at this trend line, you can see that we've let me back out just a little bit. You can see that we've hit it a couple of times across multiple time periods, and we're just about to break through it, or at least try to break through it. If we do, we've touched it once, twice, three, possibly four times there, and we've gotten really close during this first session since we had a little bit of a gap there at the open. It has come down a little bit since then and pulled back, but I'm looking for a break of this, not only a break, but a close below it. If we get a close below it at that point, looking for it to push even lower from that point. If we get a close, you know, looking for a close below the 130.35 mark. First little area I could see it heading down to is the 129.72, and then potentially even going down to the 128.12 mark. So those are kind of the points I'm looking for this to move down to over the next couple of sessions if we get a close below this 130.35 mark. Well, I hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.